Oh, sorry. Hi, everybody. Good morning. YouTube just popped up with like a YouTube has a pop up on my screen right now. I don't know if you see that as well, but it's telling me to learn more. Maybe I'll see it another time because we're in the middle of a live right now. Um, Oh, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Apparently, there's something new with moderators right now here on YouTube. Managing moderators can apparently can help you in more ways than ever before, but I didn't really read it yet. Um, how is everyone? Hi, Sam Kapoor. Good morning. How are you today? Hi, Golden Blade. Good morning. Hey, Lone Wolf, Michael Conco, good morning. How are you today? I've just I've just had breakfast. You know what? I'm so bad now. I'm noticing that I'm starting to just have my meals in the living room. Hi, Sam Kapoor. I have one pickup line for you. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Tell me your pickup line. Like I don't know if it's that healthy, you know? Like I think we should I think we should try at least one meal that we have on the table. I haven't been using my and I think a lot of households do that now. You know? Like you just sit in front of the TV and eat. It's so comfortable though. Like the couch is so much more comfortable. You know? And then it's like you get you get it's like you're double multitasking, you know? You watch while you eat. I don't know. And there's something pleasurable about watching while you're eating, right? Damn. But they say that like you don't get to savor your food as much, you know, you don't focus on your food. Um and also I feel like, you know, our posture, maybe we need to be like having a way where of or having a time of the day where you're sitting upright, you know, not slouch like this on the couch. Anyway, let me read your comments. Let's see the pickup line. Um Are you married? I'm divorced. Why? Why? Wait, is that part of your pickup line? Is that how your pickup line starts? Hello, how are you doing? Hi, Sarab. I'm good. How are you today? Just kind of woke up. I'm having breakfast. What about you? How are you today? Mom, I need a coffee too. I just woke up. Come on, let's have a coffee. 2:50 p.m. You slept at 7 a.m. Why? What have you been doing? If I were a judge, I'd sentence you to my bed. Is it gonna be a lifetime on your bed? If I were a judge, I'd sentence you to my bed. Hi, Belyabu. I am single. What did she take from you in divorce? No, I didn't. I didn't take anything. I know it's stupid, right? I don't know why. Like, I feel like I just rather do my own thing. Like, I don't want to claim anything from that. Maybe that's stupid because you actually have to get what you're meant to get. Um, but I feel like it's a waste of my time, you know, going. I have to go to court. And then, like, I'd rather just do my own thing. You keep what you want to keep. And I guess there's like, I guess there's a part of me that has like some sort of pride, you know, where it's like I can give myself, you know, I can give myself a good life without you. Something like that, you know, like you think I need to take from anybody, you know? Excuse me. Hi, Mohammed. I don't know why laziness. I'm just like that. I guess everyone's different, but it's not very practical, you know. Um, and there's some people would say that, oh, you know what, you should do that because you it will help you look after your kids, you know. So like if you let it's like you're allowing your kids to suffer with less, something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna read your comments. But everyone will have their own, I guess, you know, whatever matches you or um yeah, whatever whatever matches you. Hi, hi Yuki Tamashi. Hi Travel Cap AJ. My cousin marriage was on 19th February. Oh yes! How did it go, Golden Blade? Are you finished with all the preparations now? Wait, you still haven't answered me. How long did it take? Like, how many days was the Indian wedding? Because normally it's a few days, right? You laugh like evil. Evil bye. I got 8 inches and I'm proud of it. Well, good for you, Yuki Tamashi. It's good to be proud of what you have. Your voice is beautiful. Thank you so much, Beliabo. I just really want to sing it again. It's like, um, the, um, Sam Kapoor, this is for you again. If I were a judge, I'd sentence you to my bed. Yeah, I sentence you to my bed. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna go down, not like that kind of go down. I'm scrolling down and it's making my brightness. Um, Hi, Mohammed. You're just being honest. Well, as I said, good for you. Do you go to the gym? No, I work out at home. I feel uncomfortable in the gym. I don't feel like I look like I'm comfortable on camera, right? Like look at me. I look like I'm just woken up and then I'm still on camera. But I don't feel self-conscious about that. I don't mind. Like I don't mind being on camera. Like I can be really myself. But in the gym, I can't. Like I'm too shy there. Um, what's your body count before marriage? I've never killed anybody yet. Hi, Belyavu. You make come so much. I love your smile. Thank you so much, Stalker. Hi, Mohammed. Ugh, I keep messing the going up and down. I'm just trying to scroll up the comment and I accidentally put the screen brightness up. Where are you from? Beliabo, I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half British. You done absolutely right things. Proud of you, stood on your terms. Well, thank you, Golden Blade. Yeah, I guess one of the things that I could say is that, you know what, whatever I have, I did it myself. I did not get it from anybody else. Are you alone? You've got my I've seen that one though, Sam Kapoor. I have seen that one. Hi, Suraj Singh. Auntie, you are very sweet and cordial. I want to marry a woman like you. Gate Economic Stopper Air 41 work at Goldman Sachs. Oh, you're 41 years old. What is Topper Air 41? What is that? I don't know what that is, Suraj. Hi, Joshi Jaj. I were your mirror so I could see you every morning. Joshi Jaj. Why is everyone giving me pickup lines today? Where are you from? Beliabo. I live in North London. I think you heard it when I said it. Hi, Sahil. Ali. Wow, you're so cute. Thank you so much, Beliabo. Hi, Saifal Akhtar. How are you today? Hi, Barbie Pinay Legend. How are you today? Tin Spans! How are you, Barbie Pinay? Hi, Saifal Akhtar. Hello, ma'am from India. Hi, Singh Punjab from India. Nice to meet you. Hi, Funny Boss. How about multimillionaires? How about 8 inches and thing? How about talented? How about loving and respectful? Well, that's all good. Is that you, Funny Boss? Show us your guns. I don't have any guns. Eric Pryor. Here in the UK, you have to get like a license to own it. And like you have to go through a course or something. I don't really know, but not everyone has guns here. Funny. What do you mean Barbie Pinay Legend funny as in the funny or like you're so funny. I would like cuz just because you're Filipino, you'll never know. I would like to join with you. What you mean? Where? Hi Riley Griffith. How are you today? Eric. What? Who's Eric? You never seen that clip. No, is that what you're saying? No. Is it an ad? Your cannons. I don't do that, Eric Pryor. Oh, that Eric. You never seen that clip, Barbie. Lovely eyes. Thank you so much, Collins. I'm glad you think so. Your biceps. Oh, my biceps. You definitely visit Korea someday. I will. Add IJ. Are you in Korea? Hi, beautiful greetings from Mexico. Hi, Lick Carlos from Mexico. Nice to meet you. Because you were running around my dreams last night. Oh, I've seen that one. Did you start with "Are you feeling tired"? Damn it, I did not see that part. 15 people watching. I know, Barbie Pinay Legend. Hi, guy. How are you today? Is it rained your way today? Not yet. Not that I've seen anyway. Other unless when I was sleeping. Can you sing to me again? What? This same song? Lamb or Buffalo? Ooh, hi Green Dusk. Hi Last King. Hi Shane Williams. Hi Miguel Cotto. Hi Patil SSS. Hi Tony. Welcome back. How are you today? Um, Buffalo. I wonder if I've had buffalo. I don't think I've had buffalo green dusk, so I'll have to try it before I can make a decision. Hi, Leshy. How are you today? What happened to your face? You have aged. You look stressed out. I just don't have makeup on today, Tony. But it's the same face. Do I look like I'm stressed out? Maybe. I am. I am old though. I am old. Yeah. But I think most of the time when people think that, oh, you look different today, it's because I don't have makeup, and like maybe you last seen me with makeup on. I would like to join with you on a live. Like here, I don't know how to do that. Look at my picture. It's a pair of funny bow. Okay. I cannot see the picture very well. Um, I can't even click. I can't even click on it like to see to make it bigger. My eyesight is not that great. Hi, Patel SSS. Welcome back. Can you do V shape with your elbows? Why? Your smile is one of a kind. Thank you so much, Miguel Cotto. I'm glad you think so. How are you? I'm good, Patel. Just kind of waking up. What about you? How are you today? Hi, Shane Williams from Australia. How are you today? How's everything in Australia? Camera down. Oh, you saw that video? Did it make you feel entertained? I'm glad. Hi, Dream to Bean Pilot. Hi, McD. Camera down wheel. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that reel, Patel. Your smile is one of a kind. Thank you so much, Michael Cotto. Can you beep nose? Why? You look beautiful without makeup also. Thank you so much, Patel. I'm glad you think so. How old are you? I'm 40. Funny. What about you? How old are you? Hi, Kazim. Hi, LB. Welcome back. How are you? I'm good. Just kind of woken up. What about you? I'm excited for my son. He's coming back next week from Philippines. And today will be my dedicated day for his room. So today all I'm gonna do is like probably a bit of folding some laundry and then or maybe not folding the laundry. Maybe folding the anyway. Um, just like his room. My mind should be focused in his room. What about you? What's your day like? Hi, music. Mike here. How are you today? Good morning, Lex. Talk horny. No, but still you look delicious. Thank you so much, Eric. I'm glad you think so. What's your channel about? Music, Mike here. Um, Hi Kazim, hi Lexi, hi Tristane. I'm just showing everyone that I'm here. I see you all. Okay. Hi Steve Sman and Ankit Seth, David Monday. I see all of you. I'm gonna get to your comments soon. I'm just up here answering. Hi Grandmaster. Guy, you're here. How are you? Jim to Bean. And okay, I'm just gonna answer Music Mike's comment because I know that I'm gonna take a long time answering this comment. That's why I'm reading all your names, like so that you know what I'm right here. I will read your comment soon. Um, so basically, Music Mike. My YouTube is like my expression of my art. My artistic side. That's how I feel about it. And at the same time, I guess it serves as a way for me to revisit some of my memories, kind of like a memory bank at the same time, so then like the videos and photos don't end up piling up just in one device, but it's a place where actually I store it in a place where it's public and then other people can see it. And I guess for people in my life or like family friends that want to look back on the same memory, they can do that. They can go on my YouTube and then go and see it someday, and for me as well in the future. And it's easier for me to find. Like if I put it in a file somewhere, it's gonna be harder to find. Like you have to actually go and find that file, go to it, whatever. But this way, like I search tin spence and then the place, and then it takes me to that video. And then at the same time, I guess I like the interacting with people. The live streams, my live streams is actually like me talking to people, in real time. I like that idea. Kind of like a portal opens and then I get to interact with anybody around the world who chooses to click on my channel anyway. And then I like showing a lot of the things that I find interesting. It's kind of like we're learning together. You know what I mean? Like, I show a little bit of work, anything that I find interesting, a little bit of my workplace, a little bit of what I find interesting at work, and also we need a lot more people in the healthcare industry. So then I guess a part of me feels like with me doing that, get it's helping the healthcare side to get a bit more exposure. Like I know that I'm only a small channel, but in a way there's something out there that I've contributed, that will show people like, maybe this is what's fun. And maybe it's a good idea to go into healthcare, into the healthcare profession, so that then we'll get more nurses or something. And then, and then obviously I love traveling, and then I like discovering a lot of different parts of the world, and I'm doing that a little bit at a time, and I guess I show that as well. My karaoke, people request songs, and then I do the karaoke, and I do enjoy it, and I guess that's also a part of my artistic side, I guess, it helps me um actually remember to keep singing, what else do I show you on my channel? A lot of even gaming, I do gaming as well sometimes. Oh, and sometimes I do cooking live streams, but it's very a lot of variety. It's a very good expression of myself, I guess, a lot of the things that I have interest in. And then um my being super dynamic, like I need a lot of variety to keep myself interested, and that's why I like what I express on my YouTube. Anyway, that's it. Music Mike, what about you? It's your YouTube channel about music, it seems like. um okay, I'm at the bottom of the comments now, and I I'm gonna read the comments going up from here because I know that I've been rambling on for a long time. And I see Lauderdale saying what you like to cook. Okay, and from there, I'm gonna read going up. I like to explore a lot of different cuisines. As I said, I like variety. I'm very dynamic. So like recently I tried to do like I've explored pad thai. I didn't really like this one, so I'm gonna try it again another time, and I do my own version of pad thai. But this is what I had for breakfast, basically. See what I mean? Like, I just have breakfast on the couch now, like like from a container, like crazy, right? Um, and like I would, if something attracts my attention, like sometimes if I go abroad, if I go to a different place, there would be a dish from there that I would take home with me. Like I would try to learn that dish and then incorporate it into my daily menu at home. Um, but most of the time I would cook Filipino food because that's where I grew up, and I would always miss that. Um, okay. Don't repeat the comments because it will just delay me even more. And I'm trying to read all your comments and I'm already delayed right now. And so I'm reading from that comment going up. So I'm not gonna be able to shoot. Wait. Of course, adobo. Yes, exactly. Okay, hold on. I'm delayed with the comments. I have to go back up. I have to go back up. Okay, I see that adobo. But where did I end at the top? I'm super delayed. Please bear with me. Hi, Dream to Bean Pilot and Patil. I'll go split screen with you, Tins. I can send you the link. I don't know, guy, like if that's a good idea because I can't even catch up with my comments. Hi, David Monday. Hi, Grandmaster. Thank you. I'm from US. You like. Where about in the US, Miguel Cotto? Hi, Sultani Iran. Hi. You're 34. Okay, cool. But where are you from, Fanny? Yes, I like your what? Hi, Ankit Seth. Music mic here. Oh, you're 40. You don't look 40. You look like you're 23. Thank you so much. I am 40 though. Like, look, I have a lot of gray hair. That's gray hair. Um, like that. Thank you, Ankit Seth, for the likes. Hi, David Monday. Yo, 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 Steve Salmon. How are you today? Hey, what's your channel about? You forgot to send me a number. I was gonna send you a pic. No, send me on Instagram. Tinspence underscore Spencer. You're 38, Justine Santana. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Kazim Olusigen. Hi, ABM Business. Hi, David Monday. Have a YouTube channel also? Really, Surab? What do you do on your YouTube? I am good from Pakistan. Hi, ABM from Pakistan. Hi, beautiful girl. Hi, Joe Edward. Long time no see. How have you been? I want to use see you night suit. What? No, that I don't do that. Hi Atul, you're in the wrong channel. Hi Sultani Iran for my help for what was your favorite day? I don't really tend to pick a favorite day, Kazim. But it used to be Friday, when I was younger, because it's like end of the week and then you get to have a break. I have one hairstyle request. What is it, Ankit? What's your channel about? What's going on? Hi, ABM Business Mesh. Hi, Mustafa Jawara. Welcome back. Can I know your say? About what, Mustafa? You have nice hair. Thank you so much, Ankit Seth. I'm glad you think so. Hi, Albert Mumba. What art do you do? Music mic here. What I mean is like my videos are my artwork. It's like my videos have a lot of my heart at the same time. It's like a big of expression of my thoughts and how I feel, and for me it's like art, like how you edit the videos and stuff like that. And so it's like my YouTube is my canvas. Hi, David Monday. Wow, that's nice of you. Which is your favorite position intercourse? Why are you asking me that, Sam Kapoor? Like, isn't that something that's meant to be private? Um, I want to be your best man on earth. Cool. Will you do it? Will I do what, Ankit? Hi, Huto from India. Christine, are you checking my messages? I am. I'm really delayed with the comments though. I'm like way up here. Are you on OnlyFans? No, I have OnlyFans. OP, OnlyFans cooking live, but I do a cooking live stream. Great. Yeah, it is. Awesome. You did lots on your channel. Yeah, yeah, because I want to keep myself interested. I want to enjoy it. I want to like right now, I want to be feel excited. I want to feel excited to go live stream. I want to feel excited to post a video. So it's really important for me, that how I feel about it. That's really important. I want to maintain that feeling, that makes me feel like I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I love traveling, also so much fun. Really, Lauderdale, where did you go last time? And are you planning to go anywhere soon? Hi, I have a question. What is it, Miguel Cotto? Sorry, I'm so delayed. Don't spam the live. What do you like to cook? Okay, I've seen that one. Whoop! I got to the what do you like to cook? Okay, I'm gonna get to the bottom again. I'm not that delayed. Thank God for that. And I see Sahil Ali saying hi, hello, how are you? Hi, Sahil Ali. I'm I'm good. How are you today? I'm just waking up, having like finished having breakfast, and I'm having a coffee with you. But I'm gonna read the comments going up from here so that at least you can follow me where I'm at. Okay. And hi, Anita Beg. How are you today? Women are all about feelings. Um, yeah, I guess, but it's not that shallow as you might think. Like how you feel about something, um it could get deeper than that. Like let's say how somebody treats you will make you feel how you feel. What does that make sense? Like, if you feel supported, if you feel safe, there's a background to that. Like, mm, when you feel motivated, everyone, not just women, George, everyone, feels things. And there's a deep meaning behind why you feel the way you feel, about something. Kick out people who are really rude and dirty. Oh, Music Mike, thank you so much um, for like trying to be protective, I guess. Hi, where are you from? Omar Farouk, I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half British. Hi, DJ Mahoney. How was the dinner? It was good. I actually just had the soup. I didn't wrap the wonton yet. I'm gonna wrap it when I'm about to eat it, I think. That's what I'm planning to do. I just put it in the fridge for now. Um, how are you, DJ Mahoney? How's your day? Hi, Bobby Araujo. Lols na only on WhatsApp. It's okay. I found you mad. And I was just trying to annoy you. Anyhow, you seem perfect to me. Oh, LB, just do it on. Why can't you do it on Insta? Are you married? I'm divorced engineer. Epstein. Hi, Ria Thoman. Um, Mommy, you're my favorite. I wish I could come. What? Shubham! Wow, that was like a quick escalation. Yes, my channel is about music. Okay, so what do you do? Do you play the music yourself, Music Mike? I will send you a request. You will join me in a live. Morning, Tins. Hi, DJ Mahoney. I can't promise that, Sam Kapoor. And also, like, I'm scared. Like, you seem to ask me a lot of, like, really naughty questions. Hi, Arab from Sri Lanka. Nice to meet you. Hi, Demian Gaming. Thank you for the kiss on my big ass forehead. Hi, Harmowizzy. Hi, Zach Levine. Hi, Sheikh. It's been a long time. I would like to inform you that me and my team has worked on our business. Oh, and how did it go? How is it now, Zach Levine? I'm from Dallas, Texas, but I want you to say you're a sexy 40. Thank you so much, Miguel Cotto. I'm glad you think so. Are you married? Hi, Mario Craft. How are you today? Like you. Christine, please check my messages. Back up to what? You know about Ramadan? Yes, I've heard of it. Chicken adobo and pork or fish sisig. Yes, sisig. How do you know about that music, Mike? Are you Filipino? Hi, David Monday. Christine, please. Hi, Limar. Hi, Frederick Omondi. Christine Lovely. Sorry, I keep clicking that brightness thing. Okay, Sabino. Thank you for subscribing, Music Mike here. I'm gonna guess that your ethnicity is Cambodian. Hi, Peace Ninja. I'm not Cambodian. I'm half Filipino, half British. Yeah, 40, no problem. As long as you got British nationality, I'm single. Love has no age. LV, you're so funny. You do sing. Yes, I do. I sing. If you want to see my singing videos, just search Tin Spence Karaoke. You will see a lot of my singing videos. You have nice hair. Thank you so much, Ankit. What do you like to cook? Okay, I think I got to the top of the comments now, and I'm back at the bottom, and I see David saying, "Hi, wow, you are so beautiful." Thank you so much, David 777. And I'm gonna read the comments going up so that I can catch up with your comments. I know it could be kind of confusing, but I feel like that's easier for you to catch up, like where I am, like where I'm at the comments. Slow down, woman. I'm trying to catch up with the comments, Jessie Jalat. Jessie Jalat. We talk on WhatsApp. I'm Mexican. Nice to meet you, Miguel Cotto. And actually I've seen you a few times up above the chats. I don't give out my WhatsApp. I only do live streams and then I respond to my messages on Instagram. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for promoting my channel, DJ Mahoney. Subscribe to your channel. Don't miss the next live stream. Whoa! Hi, Casey Rock. How are you today? Keep tapping, guys. We got some 15 centimeters of fresh snowfall. Really, Benny? Do you like it? I love when the snow first, falls and like covers everything like a white blanket. It looks so beautiful. Do you like it? I think it's really, really beautiful. It's really annoying for drivers though. You're virgin or not? How old are you? Hi, Ganok. I'm not a virgin. I'm not a virgin. Whoo! I've got two kids. I've got 17 and 18-year-old kids. Touch for the very. I'm not touched for the very first time. Not a virgin. You are beautiful. Thank you so much, Rudy Salvi. I'm glad you think that it's just started. TGIF. Oh yeah, it's Friday today. Hey Christina, come to Austria for some free snow. Oh, I wish. I have so many things to do right now, and I'm back to work on Monday. Why feeding in another people? Hey, just kidding. Just like to annoy you, Pilipinay. Where are you from? Vicky, I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half English. Remember Rarity. The clothing brand? Zach Levine. Okay, is that the clothing brand that you set up in the Philippines? Is that right? Did I get that right? But I remember you and your team. How is it going now? Like, what do you have to do? Like, I don't know. I just started opening like an online shop through Shopify. It's my first time. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's like I want to trial it. I want to explore it. So I've put like just one product there for now. And I think it's something that makes me feel excited. Like, oh, this is cool. This is a cool product. Let me sell it. Let me resell it. Something like that. Um, you virgin or not? Hi, Hemanus Webster. How are you today? Hi, Wesley Manyange. How are you today? Where are you from? Ganuka. I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half British. Hi, my bloody Valentine. Why are you telling me to not use fentanyl? Um, Hi, it's a little toilet. It's a little toilet. That's actually funny. Um, unfulfilled woman rhetoric. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you trying to say? Your energy is pooping the roof. I'm glad you like the energy. Just double tap, guys. Thank you for promoting my channel, DJ Mahoney. Where are you from? Hi, Sahil Ali. I hope that you heard when I said where I'm from. Welcome in, guys. Please follow who? Follow what? What are we talking about? My bloody Valentine. Where are you from? Ganuk Kaka. I already answered that question actually. Can I have your WhatsApp? I don't give out my WhatsApp. I'm so sorry, Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto. Um, and how they feel. Hi, Sahil Ali. Oh, women are all about feelings and how they feel. No, but it's like you don't realize it. I guess you have a different benchmark. I guess different people would have a different benchmark for how they would measure stuff. But how you feel about something or how things make you feel um is underrated. Like most people, like you, like what you're doing right now, like you're trying to say that, oh, women are all about feelings, as if it's something small, or shallow. But it's not really shallow, George. Like it actually makes up a big part of ourselves. Like when people put us down, let's say, they don't empower you, you feel like you're powerless. That's everything. A lot of the things around you or your experience is based on how you feel. Like you just don't want to I guess maybe admit to it. Like you want to pretend like it's not, like you want to pretend like, oh, because like you can't have feelings because you're a man. Maybe I don't know where your denial is coming from, but a lot of the things about life is about how you feel. Okay, I'm back at the bottom and I see electrifier saying petrol pump. Okay, I see that. And then I'm gonna read the comments going up so then I can catch up. Hi, Messi 67. I'm a good. Hi, Guruva. Thank you for the blessing. Hi, Billy Carson. Beautiful girl. It's Joe Edward. I remember you, Joe Edward. I've been good. How have you been? What have you been up to? So pretty. Thank you so much, Johan Moreta. I'm going to give you my WhatsApp. I don't give up. I don't, Miguel Cotto. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna promise you a video call. I'm so sorry about that. Hi, Rudy Salvi. Thank you. Hi, Fairy Fairy. I'm scary. You are very. Why am I dangerous? Why am I scary? I promise I send you a shirt once I succeed in my team. Yes. The business is going good and we're working on advertisement now, working with app developers for our own brand app. Wow, that's super cool. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm happy to see like when people succeed. Oh, yes. Tell me, what can we do, Zach? Yeah, shuffled all comments, lols. I have already forgot what I commented. Yeah, I'm so sorry. And what your kids, 17 and 18 years old, anyhow, I can ignore that and tell you I'm still single, lols. But where are you now, LB? Can I see your long hair? Hi, Riley. Yes, my long hair. Wow, you speak Tagalog. Oo naman, Mr. Aquarius man. Can I ask you a little favor? What is it, Riley Griffin? Hi, Mr. Aquarius man. One day I will release it in you while kissing your lips. What are you talking about, Shubham? Um, Welcome in, guys. Please double tap. Hi, Mary King. Welcome back. You have the exact same comment from last night. Um, Hi, Oreo the bird. I want to see your chest. Go to. I hope that it. I just really wish that it would come out. Like, there's a link. Tin Spence dash chest dot myshopify.com. Yeah, there you will see my chest. Double tap, guys. Hi, Oreo the bird, Nashville, Tennessee. Nice to meet you, Jet Builders from Nashville, Tennessee. Can you send me? No, Mati King. Hi, Motivation English. How are you today? You know how to speak Tagalog. Yes, oo naman, Limar. Hi, Shobi. Hi, David. Monday is very cold, so I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I keep pressing that button. How often? Hi, HL Flag. It's cold. I don't like it. Oh, you don't like the cold very much. I guess. Not a lot of people do. Hi, Ganuk. How old are you? I'm 40. Hi, Himanshu. You want to my number? I am Nigerian Prince. I remember you, Mati King. Yesterday, you said the exact same thing. Let's hit 100 likes. You know what? I actually got 100 something likes yesterday, DJ Mahoney. And I was like, you are being so ambitious. But I was surprised. There's no party. Hi, East West. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Casey Rock. Guys, ask any questions because her answers all questions and she's everyone equally. Why are you speaking so fast? Because I'm trying to catch up with all the comments, Mohammed. You're so welcome. Oh, David, I'm not here to date you. I don't want you. All I'm saying is you look totally different and have aged. I know I'm not. I wasn't thinking that you're trying to date me, Tony. But I don't didn't do anything different. Like I could show you a picture that I have today versus some of the screenshots that I had like from the past few months, and it's the same. It's the same. I'm telling you, it's probably just because I don't have makeup right now. Um Hi, wow, you're so beautiful. Can we talk on WhatsApp? I'm Mexican. But I've been like this for a long time. I have been aged for a very long time. It's not something different. Um, okay. I got to the top of the comments and I'm back at the bottom and I see Adi Wikaksono saying, "Where are you from?" And I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half British. I'm going to read going up so that I can catch up with the comments that I missed. Plus, you can see where I'm at, while I'm going up. Hi, Divya Kumar. Hi, MILF Lady. I love you. Will you be my Valentine? Isn't Valentine's over, Divya? But I was here, I did a Valentine's with everybody for Valentine's Day. Showing me your address here looks dangerous. If you're in Instagram, okay, let me know. My Instagram is tinspence_Spencer Zach Levine. Would you like Sam Kapoor? I have no interest in doing any sort of sexual intercourse with you. Especially because I feel like you don't have the feelings. I'm gonna show you how feelings help make us like get to know people. Yeah, how you feel, how you make people feel, how you make me feel. You make me feel like from your comments, you make me feel like you have no regard for how I for embarrassing me in front of people. You have no regard in privacy. So what makes you think that I would like to consider even starting a relationship with you, even going into bed with you? Like that doesn't make me feel any kind of security. you know can my baby have your eyes? Hi, NY Rican, how are you today? You are a Scooby snack. Can you will be my girlfriend? Hi, Messi. How are you today? Do you have a cat? No. Are you Singaporean? No, Burial. I'm half Filipino, half British. If you have time, please search Kerala. Hi, Gurov. I think I have before, and it looks like it's beautiful. Hopefully, someday I'll get to there. No hates for any countries except in. Why do you hate India? No, don't hate on any country, Zach Levine. Why do you hate the Indians? Don't okay, like obviously you'll have your freedom to do like how what you need to do or like what you feel like you want to do, but um I think that it's unfair on people to be put together like as if if one person is like that, everyone else from the same race is going to be like that. I don't think I don't think that's fair at all. Because I feel like, oh, okay, so if your brother goes and does a crime, does it mean that you're probably gonna end up doing the exact same thing? And that's your family, right? And we're talking about a whole race, a whole country. How can every single person, a whole country, be exactly the same? Have you ever experienced being in a situation where everyone is doing the same thing and you feel like that's not me? I don't agree with that. Or like, I think you guys are being cruel, you know? And I know that most of us has been in that situation. And, you know, like that even though the people around you are doing the exact same thing, there's something inside you that's like, this is breaking my heart. I don't like this. I don't like what these people are doing. Um, so like I don't agree with that. Like I just feel like we need to have an individual assessment of a person and see how we feel about that. Or like, you know, if we're gonna say that we don't like it, it's because of that particular individual, not because they are grouped with a certain race. Um, your favorite cricketer team? I don't really have a favorite cricket team. Electrifier. Hi, NA. From my name is Asa. Hi, Asa. Okay, I got to the top. Whoop whoop. Okay, I'm back at the bottom of the comments and I see DJ Mahoney saying has and Linson Pereira saying hi. Hi, Linson Pereira. Hi, Ali Mansour. Okay, and I'm gonna read going up quickly and hopefully I get back to the bottom. Hi, Fong Yan. Welcome back. How are you today? The audience is more political views today. You are right. Hi, Ali Mansour. Thank you. As a foreigner, how do you look at India as a country? I've never been there. It looks like a beautiful, from the pictures I have seen. I've never been there. Um, as a country though, I don't really know. Okay, we you produce a lot of good doctors because I work with a lot of doctors from India and they're very, very talented, skillful, very clever. Um, you have very good food. Actually, our here in the UK, the national dish is actually butter chicken, which is an Indian curry. And then what else? I don't know. I think you guys have kind of separated like some parts are Christian, some parts are Hindu. Is that right? And some parts Muslim. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Um, and a lot of population. Very, very, very big population. Um, because you like my pickup lines. I mean, your pickup lines are funny, Sam Kapoor, but I think you go a bit too far by being a bit more personal, like, um, being way too sexual. Hi Deepya, hi Asadala. Do you like chicken adobo or fish and pork? I've seen that one. Oh, you're asking me if I like it. Of course I do. I like it. Which country are you from? Deepya, I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half English. Okay. Just starting the day. Let's choose to be happy. You're my favorite lady. Thank you so much, Shubham. Recommend a movie, please. Hi, Linson Pereira. What do you want? Like, what genre do you want? What is your opinion about India? Okay, I've seen that one. Ignore teens. You have pretty eyes. Thank you so much, Sweet Chin Music. Keep tapping, guys. Hi, NY Rican. Hi, Adi Wika. Okay. Right, I got to the top and I see yours, Abhi, saying I love you. Hi, Gister from the Philippines. You're from the Philippines. No, yes, I grew up in the Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half British. OMG, Tins, you got dark circles. Are you taking stress these days? I think you know what it is the lighting. The lighting is so good that you can actually see the dark. So yeah, it's normal for me, DJ Mahoney. And I think it's normal for a lot of people. But maybe you got used to a lot of the social media where they use filters. I don't have filters on my YouTube. That's why. Um, I was seeing the same thing. Yeah. Anyway, sometimes I have like people saying you're glowing today, and I'm like, what am I glowing? And then today, maybe it's the makeup. Maybe some days I have makeup, and you're like, oh, you're glowing. And then now that I don't have makeup, oh, you're so stressed. But even if I put makeup, I don't put concealer, so it's kind of the same. But I think most people will have eye bags. If I go out there in the real world and look at each and every person, like if you look in the mirror right now, try to see if you have eye bags because you do. I think it's normal. Like I really do. I really think it's normal. Like we will have it. It's fine. Like that's part of our human nature. Um, Hi Beast Miami. How are you today? Hey, love from India. Thank you so much, Lola International, for the love from India. Hi, Mr. Maran. And you're from India as well. Hi, Ayo Bamya. How are you doing? Too great. You're okay. Hi, Smip. Ma'am, you look exactly similar to my ex. I miss her. Sorry to say. Oh, I'm sorry, Subam. How long ago did you break up? Hi, Tristan M6. Handsome Vietnamese guy. Oh, I've seen that one. I don't think I'm that delayed. I'm not that delayed. Hi, Shreyan Adikari. Hi, John Snaith. What is that smell? Hi, Messi. Hi, Jerry Perry from Pakistan. How do you have? I don't understand what that is. Ayo. No, sis, you have poised. Go. I wish, Hicksta. I wish. The only thing I want to say is this woman is so sweet and never been disrespectful to any of us. In her very first subscriber, wanted to tell you not to say bad things to her. Subam Singh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Gotcha. Hi Mercy. I came for life tips, but I stayed because someone this beautiful shouldn't be online. She should be making hearts melt in person. Oh, Mercy. But I think everyone will have a different interest, and some people will judge people who go online and think that, oh, they don't have a life in real life, or like, but I think it just depends on what you're interested in. Some people don't like being online. That's fine. But some people do. And I'm one of them. I'm one of the people who like being online. It's kind of like, if you like swimming, right? If you go swimming all the time, that doesn't mean that you don't have any other life. You just like swimming, and so like sometimes you will dedicate some of your time to do that. um but not everyone will, not everyone will like swimming, but that's fine. We can all have and chase our own interests. There, now go now. Hi, Ayo Bamyak. Pretty little baby. Pretty little baby. Hi, Badran. Special, you're beautiful inside and out, and you made my day. Thank you so much, Mercy. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you had a good time on my live stream. Hi, Beast Miami. Slow down. I'm trying. I'm trying to catch up with you. I'm here for the life tips, but somehow. Oh, Mercy. Not sure why I thought. Do you know an MSC? No, Lola. What is that? How do you close? How do you close? How do I close what? Hi, BR Harley. Hi, Lola from India. Hi, Geister from Malaysia. Okay. Thank you for the love yours, Abby. Okay. I got to the top of the comments. I'm back at the bottom and I see Grady saying you're not constipated, are you? No, not right now. Why? Why are you thinking that? Hi, Opala. Good morning. How are you today? Hi, Ayo Bamiak. Which country are you from? Fahad Sheikh. I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half British. What about you? Where are you from? Please, Simone. It's not. No, Subam. I'm not going to do that. Get the beginning form. For what? Why is Happy lacking not home enough? Hickston, no, I don't have a husband. But that's not why. Like, why? What do you mean? Oh, you're still thinking about that? Like, why you're live streaming or what? What are you saying? Okay. Um, you don't have to have anything lacking to have an interest, you know? Like, if you go out there and chase your interests, it doesn't mean that something is missing. Like, it doesn't mean that, oh, I don't have enough friends or I don't have enough, sometimes there will be things out there that you want to achieve or um gives you some joy, like even though you already have a lot of joy, let's say from your family, from your friends, from your partner. Like, do you think the people who are married don't go out and have interests? Of course not. Part of what makes their family life or like their marriage whole, part of what makes their marriage work is they um go and explore individual interests that make them feel whole. A lot of people who are married and that I know, okay, the people that I know who are married and are happily married and have been that like that for a very long time, they go and explore their interests, and like those, like let's say a job with a hobby and a lot of different things, social life, all of those things kind of make them feel whole, and then they become a lot of more happier kind of couple. Does that make sense? I don't know, that's what I've heard anyway, that's what they have told me anyway. But I guess there can be some mindsets that are very limited, like, or very jealous, like they don't want you to go and have any other life except for your life at home. But that's not the kind of life that I want for myself, and a lot of people don't like that kind of life. um After some time that could be tiring, after some time that could be like you feel like you're not fulfilled, so I like to do my own thing. I like to do my own thing. I like to explore my own world. I like to explore the world my own way. Um, and that doesn't necessarily mean that there's anything missing. Does that make sense? Or like that, oh, you're not getting enough attention or anything like that. It doesn't mean that. Say love to Yar. Hi, Shreyan Adhikari from India. He is more important. What are you talking about? Hi, Jerry Perry. Hi, John Snaith. Okay. Hi, Ija 1977. How are you today? I agree. Marry me. We'll do whatever you interested in. I see that, and I'm gonna read going up to see the comments that I've missed. Hi, Stephen Cadwallader. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like I want to get married to somebody that I don't know, Aija, and I think you deserve better than that as well. What can a 21-year-old man do to impress you, miss? I want you to be my first girlfriend. Shubham, I don't really feel like I don't know why I don't really feel like I want to explore that right now. I mean, how do I explain that? I mean, actually, I've been thinking about having a partner, but I want to do it like my own way. I want to find somebody my own way, Like I want to um I don't know how to explain it, but I want to be the one, to choose. That's what I want. Hi, Ayobamyak. Usually they have any idea. Hello, Christina. Are you going to be going to another trip soon? Hi, Stephen Cadwallader. No, I've just been back from a trip. So I've just been to Ireland and then Cambridge, which is not really that far. But I'm just gonna chill until August, because we're all gonna go to Philippines and we're gonna go there for a long time and it's gonna be very expensive, because the plane tickets that we have to get, like for me, for the kids, and also the big party that we're going to fund. So there's a lot of spending there. Plus, your stay and everything. Uh, yeah, so I'm just gonna be here until August. What about you, Steven? Are you planning to go on a trip soon? Hi, Mao from Colombia. Medellin! I've been there! Did you see my videos when I was in Medellin? If you want to see it, search Tin Spence Medellin or Tin Spence Colombia. You'll see my videos in Colombia. Huge congratulations. For what, Ayo? Today is a good day. Yes, I'm gonna sort out my son's room today, Atul Jian. I'm not gonna do that messy. What's your main hobby right now? Oh, me, Hiksta. I explore a lot of different things, to be honest. So for sports, every Monday, we do badminton with my colleagues, but at the moment it's on a pause because one of the people who actually organized this whole thing is not there right now. Okay, but that's the sports side is badminton every Monday. Obviously I have kids, I have a lot of things that I have to sort out at home. Like I manage my own home myself, everything, finances, cleaning the house, everything is me, so it's a lot of managing, my mind space has a lot of things to manage. And so that takes up a lot of my mind space, my effort, my time. Also I work full time as a scrub nurse in the operating room. So I'm an operating room nurse, and that's really fun for me. Um, I enjoy I enjoy seeing the instruments, the equipment. I enjoy that. I enjoy, especially because I'm specializing in orthopedics. So I like the equipment can be very, very exciting there. And then but I guess I say that because it completes a whole life for me. I like to have a little bit of everything. Kind of like when you're in school and you have a lot of different subjects, that's what I want my life to be. I want to have a little bit of everything, so like my sports is there, my physical activity, my side. That's why I want to add it, that's what I want to mention it. And like my science is like my work, where my orthopedic side or like my operating room side, that's my science. YouTube is my art. And then my videos are my artwork, and that's fun for me. I do gaming sometimes, I do gaming with Mario Kart. Um, and then sometimes I could be into reading books when a book interests me. I like to have a lot of different interests. Traveling is my favorite though. I like to, I want to travel the world a little bit at a time, so I am doing that one step at a time. So like there's a lot of things that I do. There's a lot of things that I do. It's not all stuck in one. Like I don't just like I would like I'm at the moment watching. At the moment I'm watching. I've been watching this. I could be doing that. Watch a movie, watch a film, hang out with my family. It depends. I like exploring a lot of different things, to be honest. My interests are very dynamic. I like a lot of variety in my life. There you go. Even with food, I like a lot of different variety of food in my life. What about you? What are your hobbies? What do you do? It's not talk to me about this one has to come over soon. Where are you from? Hi, GS Vans. I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half British. What about you? Why hard times ayuba? Hi, Henry Nokwil. Hi, Shella from Malaysia. Hi, Farah Sheikh. And Grady, just a hunch. Oh, hi. Why would you take that as a hunch? Hi, Wyoming. Hey, strong lady. How are you today? Your family. Okay, I see Wyoming saying hey strong lady and Iron Anan saying hi. I see both of you and I'm gonna read going up so that I can check out the comments that I missed earlier. Hey strong lady, hi Wyoming. Hi Banti Dagar. My family, my daughter is with her dad at the moment. My son is in the Philippines, he's coming back next week. And the rest of my family, they don't live with me. Um, your voice. Thank you, Ayo. How are you, darling? Hi, Banti Dagar. I'm good. How are you today? Use the other one. You're built for a very diverse life, but not for marriage or relationship. You're easily bored. Hi, the hiberner. No, I think like I. That's funny, but no, I think that I am able to do that. I am able to settle. I am able to be faithful to somebody. Um, because I want a home to come home to. It's like, um, let's say my job. Okay, I've been in my job for a very long time, and I don't really want to move anywhere else. I can, I can settle with that. But like for me, having a partner is having that stability or having that home. I'm not gonna want to go and move house each time. And it's not like I have any desire to go out there and mess around with people. Even when I'm by myself, even when I'm single, I don't go around and sleeping with people. That's not something that I enjoy doing. you know like I don't like, how do I explain this? Like, I think whatever it is that you are, if you really want to have a life with a partner, you can do that. You can settle down, but you'll have to find a way, or like, first of all, find a partner that you want to do that with, and then, make that decision that, what, this is what I want, and then commit to that. Kind of like how I commit to my work. I'm gonna wake up every morning and go there, and that's how, I guess, if you but I'm not an expert because I am not in a relationship right now. So I've never really felt in the past that I want to, settle. I've never felt that way. So like I know that if somebody, or like if I want to, like if I decide that, I want to settle, I know that I can follow through with that. I know in myself, I know that I can follow through with that. um Hi Johnny Dorelli, how are you today? Hi, I am 7416. I do have some black blood from my Filipino side. There's a lot of mix of African, Polynesian. We even have some Chinese and Spanish in our blood. Hi Ayo Bamyako in the Filipino side. Hi Banti Degar. Hi Lamin Bojang. Wow, your Biol is good and amazing. What does Biol mean? Hi, always right. I am ready to support you in finance home clean. I don't. So, ma'am, I really want to be the one to choose. Hi, Iman. You've made it. Yes. Oh, Arnez, great job. Thank you so much, Hibener. I love Filipino nurses. Where are you from, Hicksta? I am a Filipino nurse. Truth or dare, true. What is it, Messi? Where are you from? Random Mano. I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half English. Very good song. Thank you so much. Hi, Jagadish. Hi, Mike Murphy. How are you today? I'm sorry I'm delayed with the comments. Hi, Shubham. I remember you, the singer guy. Hi, Rodrigo Alves. Only way you can do what you like anytime is when you stay on your own. The Hibener, that's not true. I know a lot of couples who are so supportive of each other. It depends on what kind of partner you find for yourself, and what kind of partnership you want. I have seen couples who like to put each other in a cage, and that works for them. And there's no judgment in that. That's what they want. They want to just be their own world. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But whatever works for you. But, just because some people like to have their freedom, some people like to go out there in the world, doesn't mean that they don't deserve to have a partner. Some partnerships that I have seen, they allow each other to grow and fly. They're the wind beneath each other's wings. They let their partner soar high. My I know somebody who's like, her main purpose in her husband's life, like, and I'm not saying that that's what I want for myself, okay, but I'm just saying, like, they work so well together. It's like you're working as a team, okay? Like, what life do you want? What life do they want? Like, you kind of support each other, or like whatever you have kind of works for each other. I don't know, okay? I don't know, because I don't have it. But what I have seen, like, which I thought was really impressive from other couples, is that, um, they will both have like their own strengths and weaknesses, and kind of manage to match both of that together somehow. And then, like, there's even this one woman whose partner is so, like, her partner is so talented, okay, like just overflowing with talent, like painting, singing, yes, singing, piano, guitar, and like, could be, but his mind is always like on the talent, like he's just, he doesn't have that much direction. He's not gonna be able to be, oh, this is my plan, I want to plan this. He doesn't do that, but she does. She gives him direction, like, oh, you have to sit here. Like, as little as that, like, even to tell him, like, you have to sit here. Um but it's and then she drives for him, because he doesn't drive. But she appreciates his talent so much that she's willing to be there, and support that talent, something like that. Like, um, what I want for myself, the Hiberner, okay, is, someone who will appreciate the kind of person I am, and who won't try to hold me back, and that's what I want, who make me feel secure, and who will, like, who won't try and stop me, from this, like, doing things that I want to do, like, that are not bad, or like, maybe if we share the same values, then we will be able to understand each other good, like, well enough. um yeah, I guess someone that shares the same values. And part of my value, part of the values that I have in myself is, like, I want to empower people. I want to make people's voices get heard. I want them to go out there and try to reach their maximum potential. And that's what I want for myself. I want somebody who will help me reach my maximum potential. Not somebody who will try to put me down, or like put me in a cage. I don't want that. I don't want to be imprisoned. Anyway, hi DJ Mahoney. Hi Ayub Bamyank. Welcome in, guys. Please double tap and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, DJ Mahoney. To see you properly soon. Hi, Me Jacob. Hi, Kilvish. Good morning. Aren't you meant to be studying? Greetings from Kuala Lumpur. Hi, the Harbinger from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. You've done it. Can make chocolate. If you want some fun, we can get some. Hi, listen to me. Hi, Hoopa. Where are you from? Hi, I was just wondering when they go on tracks, I can finish. What do you think about India? Hi, Jishupa Patwari. I've heard of that. I've never been there before. Hi, Frank Medja. I know that they produce a lot of very good doctors. Hi, my tip, exciting outside the world illusion. So many people suffering. Enjoy the season of peace. Exciting outside world. That's not true, Hoops. I've been in different parts of the world, Hoops. It's very interesting. It's a learning opportunity. Like, it widens your horizon. I'm not saying like you go out there to bang people. Like, you go out there because you want to explore something, see a place that you've never seen before. See a way of life that you're not familiar with, and it gives you a lot of different ideas, and it gives you a wider perspective, because sometimes if this is the only thing Like, you you fail to think outside the box, basically, you know. Like, it's nice when you get to see how other people do it, because it helps you think of a different way, you know, see things a different way, you know, see things from a different view, something like that. I agree, marry and do whatever you're interested. Okay, got to the top of the comments and I'm back at the bottom. And I see my name is Ben. Long time no see. How are you, Ben? And I miss you. Please be my friend. Ben, you are my friend. Hi, Dottie. Okay. Hi, Sammy O. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start from the top now. Hi, Intel Technology. How are you today? I did not apply blush. Maybe I'm just getting red. It was getting hot. Hi, Smart Boy. Okay, I'm gonna hi, Katie Smith. I'm gonna try to see where I ended at the top so that I can read it the right order. Hi, Pantelis Greek and Sam Karan. Hi, Hamidoki, and read going down so that hi, I am 7416. So I'm gonna start saying goodbye. Hi, Enli. Hi, Banti Degar. Hi, Saint Thrills. No, I'm 40. I'm 40, exactly 40. Saint Thrills. Okay, I think I got to the top and get some time. You're on the weekend, Ayo. What are you doing for the weekend? Hi, Banti Degar. Um, I am 7416. No, I'm not from Senegal. You sound like you're in your 30s. Am I right? No, Saint Thrills. I'm 40 years old. Can we, but maybe close. What about you? How old are you, Saint Thrills? Could say that we, if you Johnny's makeup. I don't know how to say your name, Mr. P. Hi, ideal for too much love. Icing on you, pin me lovely. Mohammed, hi, and Lee, and KWL. I'm good. How are you today? Kind of just woken up. What about you? Hooking up randomly will mess your spiritual aura. Yeah, exactly, Suraj. Right? Like, I don't. A lot of people who prefer to be single don't really do that. You know, I know a lot of people who like to be single, and like, people automatically assume that, oh, when they say freedom, they mean, oh, being able to bang people, like go around, you know, doing that. That's not true. A lot of the single people that I know, sometimes even 7 years, you know, they don't really do anything, but it's because the freedom that they get from it is not that. Like, the freedom that they get from it is like, um just having a lot more freedom to explore their own self, you know, self-awareness, and like, um I guess making decisions, you know, the freedom to make your own decisions. Where are you from? KWL, I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half British. What about you? Must be honest with you, in test drive to be unlocked and I am waiting for you to have fun. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Ayu. Hi, Katie Smith. I'm not gonna do that. Katie, how's you? Kilvish, how's your exams? Are you finished studying? I don't have a husband. I'm divorced. Hi, Hamidoki. Daddy's here. 6 o'clock. What is it called? Hi, Sam Karan. I'm divorced. My dear, are you very beautiful? Thank you so much, Pantelis Greek. I'm glad you think so. Take right. Katie, just give me suggestions on how try not to miss you. Oh, I try to put my like live times on my post, but sometimes I forget. Like, I get so busy in the day. It's so weird because, like, when I'm working full time, I manage to put my live times because I guess there's always a prompt. Like, now that I'm just by my, like, at home and not have a schedule, like, I guess it slips my mind because it's like, oh, I can do it later. I can go do it later, and then next day I'm like, oh, I'm about to go live. I forgot to put a post, you know, saying when I'm gonna be live next. Um, because I need help. What do you need help with? I'm not judging at all. Whatever works for you. You deserve to have a loving partner. If one of you needs freedom, you need to give them. Otherwise, they are gone. I didn't think that you were the hiberner. Like, I didn't think that you were trying to be judgmental, but I think that, um, but there's a misunderstanding there. You know, um, I think that I wanna be able to express what I think of it. You know, I think that just because, um, I don't know, I've seen a lot of couples who really work very well, and they're really supportive of each other's dreams. And it's like their partnership is a teamwork to be able to accomplish what they want to accomplish. It's like, what's your dream life? Oh, come, we're gonna build it together. That's what they are like. um and it's not like, oh, sorry, you have too many hobbies, you know like we cannot be able to accomplish that. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but I think a good partnership will be considerate, of what kind of life you would want, or like at least have both of your lives, kind of merge together, and then you both try to work towards that. But that's not settling. What, not settling? What do you mean? So the hiberner, basically, okay, let's say, what do you mean it's not settling? I think we have a very big difference in ideas of what life should be. Like, in your idea, like if you settle with somebody, you cannot get any more, like your life stops. For me, that's not the case. You know? Let's say, just take for example Barack Obama. Okay, he managed to be president while he is married. That's what I mean. You still can explore things. Like you still can go out there and travel the world. Like you can travel the world together. What do you mean by not settling? I don't understand. Like for me, a good life would be like, um, still, let's say for me, I'm still able to do my YouTube. I'm still able to talk to different people like on the live stream. But obviously with limits. Like I'm not gonna start a relationship with people. Um, but like like nobody should stop me from that. Even if I do settle down with somebody, they shouldn't stop me from doing that. They shouldn't stop me from exploring different sports. They shouldn't stop me from going to work. They shouldn't stop me like if my work makes me happy and I want to go and do it, they shouldn't stop me from doing that. That's how I think. That's what I think. But maybe for you, the partnership needs to be that, oh, your life ends now because you're with me. Like you can't have a social life anymore. You can't go to work anymore. Is that what you are? Like, is that how you see partnership? I guess whatever works for you. If that's what works for you, like for some people, that's how what works for them, I guess. Um, you're so beautiful. Hi in cloud technology. Thank you so much. Kindly. Hi, smart boy. Friday, I was every day. Have you applied blush? Okay, I've seen that one. You're brown. I think it's going to be fair enough questions. One more. She's white snow with African jeans. Yeah, I hear you clearly, but it's all about what you want. Would you do the same for your person? Yes, of course. That's what I mean. The hiberner. That's exactly what I mean. Like we should have both of our dreams. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I would do the same for them. Like I don't want to be somebody who will, stop them from being the person that they are. I want to be able to empower them. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I want us both to have our dreams and then both of us be partners in making those dreams come true. It's not like our life stops. Oh, sorry. You don't have a life anymore. You're with me. I don't like that. Life carries on and life should be so much better. Like we'll be able to reach more heights because we're together. That's what I think should be. That's how I think it should be. Um, where are you from, Sammy? Oh, I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines, and I'm half Filipino, half English. And that's why I don't believe in like, oh, you have to choose. Would you rather have somebody rich or somebody or be poor or love or whatever? No. Why? We can be rich together. We can try and be rich together. I will help you be richer. You help me be richer. Two of us working together into that goal. That's what I think. Like you don't just rely on, I don't know. Hi, Dottie Barker. How are you today? I miss you. Please be my friend. Bound to be upset. Very sad. Hi, David. Why are you sad? I live in the dark side of the moon. Do you want to live with me? Dark side of the moon. Hi, Christine Addison. How are you today? Hi, Lakshan Sadura. Going out. Oh, you're 29. Okay, Saint Thrills. Where are you from? You have some awesome hair. Thank you so much, smart boy. Hi, I'm Amy and you're pretty. Thank you so much, Jason Martin, Amy. I'm glad you think so. Yes, please come down. You can finish up. In searching of gold, I got a diamond. Having less anxiety. What? Who, me? I have less anxiety? Say something about. Hi, Black Bull. I mean, from what I have seen, it seems like it's disgusting. Are you a Bill? I don't know what that means. MKG. Don't forget my name. Tim, good morning. How are you today? Did you sleep well? I did. I did. I slept very well. Just woke up naturally. That's great, but that's the only one. That's only one perspective. Wait, Saint Thrills, can you tell me what is the only one perspective? Your country. Hi, Yayin. Where are you from? I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half British. She's born in the Philippines, half Filipino. Yes! Hi, Yayin. Hi, IXD from Indonesia. You also have the ones that reach their goals, become successful, and then meet their partners. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's true. That happens too, Saint Thrills. But does it stop? Okay, let me ask you this, Saint Thrills. Do you think they stop trying to reach more goals after they reach their they meet their partner? Do you think they will keep feeling fulfilled? Like, do you know what I mean? I know a lot of people, even in their retirement age, who feels like, "Ah, I still want to keep doing what I love to do." Not just the person that you love. You don't just love doing the person that you love. There's things that make you feel fulfilled and give you a sense of achievement, and like people who retire sometimes feel this loss come out, like, and sometimes even feel like, oh, you know what, I want to start a business now because I still want to have that feeling of fulfillment. So, like, in your mind, is that what it is? Like, oh, you're gonna stop working now because you met the person that your partner. You're gonna stop trying. You're gonna stop being ambitious. Like, I don't think so. You know. Hey, teens, loving your OnlyFans. Hi, only New York Life. I don't have OnlyFans. I have OnlyPants. Hi, good day. Where, Kumar? Settling for means that you need compromise with your partner. Yes, exactly, the Harbinger. Compromising, I don't mean like you're not going to ever stop yourself from doing anything. I don't mean that. Obviously there will be things that you have to consider your partner about. There will be things that, that will be a conversation between the two of you. Like, obviously there might be things that might make them feel uncomfortable. There might be things that we're not will not make them happy. It depends on their personality, on how they're. I'm not saying you're not going to compromise at all. Obviously that's part of a marriage. You're gonna have to compromise. And, like, let's say what they want for themselves might kind of mess up what you want for yourself. And that, in that way, like, you have to figure out a way how to make it work. But it doesn't mean that now you're gonna stop living, right? Like, oh, now you can't try to reach your maximum potential. I don't think so. That I don't think so. I don't believe in that kind of partnership. Like, I there are couples that I look up to, and their partnership is kind of like what I want. And it doesn't mean that, oh, I'm still gonna be able to do every single thing that I want. I'm gonna make all the decisions. Obviously, you have to take somebody else's decisions into consideration. But I don't believe that they should stop me from working. I don't believe that they should stop me from growing as a person. I don't believe that they should stop me from, let's say, having a social life. I don't believe in that. But, for some couples that works, especially if both of them are very jealous personalities, but I'm not. I'm not a jealous personality at all. So, like, I do get jealous, but I won't let my jealousy stop you from living your life, because I would always try to make my better judgment make the decision. Like, my emotions, okay, I feel that way, but what do I think is right? What do I think will benefit people? What do I think is good for my partner? That's how I will make my decision. Not based on, oh, I'm so jealous, no, you can't go out. I don't do that. And I don't want people to do that to me either. Hi, good day, Waikomor. How are you today? Um, Hi, Sarin Nair. There's someone out there for them too. Perhaps they are just not the one for you. Yes, exactly, Saint Thrills. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is for you is different from what is for me, like what matches you will match you. But that's what you need to find, what will actually match your personality. Not just decide that, oh, actually, you know what, you want too much freedom, like you're too ambitious, nobody, you don't deserve anybody. I don't believe in that. I think um no matter what your personality is, if you really want a partner, you can find it. Like, if you want to have one, you want to settle down, you can find that, but you have to find somebody that will match you, like your dreams can kind of exist together, and you can actually work together to be able to accomplish that, whilst being together. Hi, Heroes Gaming. You are looking gorgeous. Thank you so much, Shireen Nair. Someone that's an expert in flags and cars would be a good match for you. Yes, exactly. Right? Where you from, please, or probably? Yeah, you're absolutely probably right. Mommy's BMW now running 200 plus mph. Hi, Team Museum. Sammy O. Hi, Max Saval. How are you today? Hi, Rising to Shine. Chicken adobo and fish pork sisig. How do you know about that music, Mike? Hi, Project. That cold overpowering. Hi, Rising to Shine. Yeah, and some people might think that that's not healthy, but for some people, actually, they like that. They like having somebody overpower them. I believe in all successful partnerships, the one you describe is one type of, you can do everything what you like to be considering the family too. Yeah, exactly, the hiberner, exactly. um um stop and slow down. There's more to life than having a partner. It's okay being single or finding a partner, so don't be like that. Okay, so don't be like that. What are you saying? It's okay. I know, Music Mike. Like, whatever life you want for yourself, that's your choice, is what I'm saying, you know? And I don't believe that, oh, just because you're a certain personality, you don't deserve a partner anymore. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, there will be a different version of what you want for yourself, and like what will match you. Like, how will it be? Like, how do you think, how successful do you think it will be? Obviously it will depend on, like, like, what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are, and somehow you have an idea on, like, what kind of person will probably match you. I want to do you. Hello, beautiful. Hi, you're Italian cheater. How are you today? People need to slow down. They need to know each other better. Not that they need to work. There's no exact. That's exactly the music, Mike. You're absolutely right. Like, you need to find out. There is no perfect match, but then there's a choice that you make, right? Like, oh, I think, you know what, I think that this will work. And then you choose that and then you work on that, right? You sound like you have an idea of what you want, and this is great, very attractive on a smart woman, Miss Spencer. I do, Saint Thrills. I mean, I've been single for a long time, and trying to figure that out, because at first I actually thought that maybe I don't want any of that. There was an idea in my head, like, oh, maybe that doesn't match me. And I thought that. But then I guess I'm starting to feel like, you know what? I don't like, I've been observing people as well, and I think like there's some partnerships that I actually think like that I look up to, and I think like, oh, that's what I want for myself, and I somehow it showed me that there's a lot of different types of people out there, and like you shouldn't pull them together. You shouldn't think that just because you have this experience, or like just because you see people who are like this, that everyone will be like that. Like I realized that there are people who are more likely to not be true to their word, who won't have that much integrity right now. I'm saying right now because sometimes they do progress. People do progress. We have that capacity to progress. And right, like, let's say the type of person you are now, you might have improved that over time, and then at some point in your life, maybe you don't have that much integrity right this very moment, but someday you might be able to develop that sense of integrity and be like, you know what, I am true to my word. I'm not going to enter into a relationship and not fully commit to it, something like that. And I guess that's what I want. I want somebody who has a lot of integrity, who I know that, if and who I know that, if they will start a relationship, like they won't be able to imagine, not imagine for 1 second not being true to that, you know. Also good communication. Thank you so much, Rising to Shine. Can you give an example of what would be over? Yes, good communication is very important because we can't read each other's minds. And like and like even though we understand English, there are people who can't even meet. Like, right? Like the minds don't even meet. So like good communication is really important. Hi, original TBA. Why are you scared? Don't rush into a relationship if you haven't worked on yourself first. Yeah, that's so true. Rising to shine. I absolutely believe that. But you know what? There are people that I have met as well who, like, let's say, met when they were very young, and they managed to make it work anyway, and they've been together until death. And they met when they were like 17, and they actually had a teenage marriage, but somehow, you know, they were together since then. And even though they didn't get the chance to work on themselves, and I'm not promoting teenage pregnancy at all, I just mean like it depends, like maybe sometimes, because I thought that as well, like, oh, it's better for you to work on yourself so that you're ready, and then you know that you're ready for a relationship. But then I see these people, right, who seems like they get to work on themselves even when they're with this other person. It's like they can work on themselves together. Does that make sense? And it's amazing, maybe it's easier. Maybe in general it's easier that you have kind of worked out your issues before you start being with somebody, because then at least you're not gonna, you know, push your trauma towards them. But some people make it work. Some people get to make it work, like they could be really supportive of each other even though they still have these issues. Like they are good support role for you to kind of um for each other, while they're sorting out these issues. Does that make sense? Interesting, isn't it? I mean, I think it's interesting anyway. I think you will find someone this year because you seem to be thinking about relationships. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking the same thing, Tim. You are so beautiful. Thank you so much, Rashmi. I'm glad you think so. Hi, Mr. Foodie. Hi, Yusuf. It is dangerous to look at other people's relationships. It's like Instagram, you only see the good times. Um, no, I think I look at everything, like I observe people a lot, and I'm pretty sure I don't know everything, but I do know a lot of things behind the door, like behind the scenes. And I'm not saying I know absolutely every single thing in the whole wide world. And I know that I'm very realistic. I'm not a child, I'm not young. I'm 40. I have a lot of life experiences. I have a lot of experience with a lot of people, um like observing, and I've gone through a lot of observations, getting to know people. I not in a relationship, even not in a relationship kind of way, like just getting to know people, um just listening to their stories, from a lot of different places, and I have been doing that for the last few days. I mean, for the last few years. And it doesn't mean that I know everything, but I know what I want for myself, the Hiberner. That's what I'm trying to say. I know what I want for myself. There you go. Like, it doesn't mean that that's what other people will want, you know but hmm, I know what you mean, though. I know that you're trying to make me be careful. Oh, it's like Instagram, not everyone will be happy. Yeah, true. Like they will probably have their good and bad times, but uh I think it's more from my observation of the different types of people where I'm coming from. You know, can we be friends? And me not being in a relationship with them, or like just being on the sideline, or like even listening to the stories from my side of things, um I don't know how to explain it, the Hiberner. But as I said, you might not believe it, and maybe you don't agree with it. Maybe that's why you're so keen on, like, no, you can't have freedom if you're with somebody. Um, but I think maybe that's what you want for yourself. Maybe this is a sign to you, or showing you um what kind of relationship you want. Maybe what you want is like, oh, when once you're with somebody, no, you can't have any more life. Like, you have to focus on this alone. That's it. I don't know. Can we be friends? Do you have hazel eyes? Probably. Some people do say that. Some get stuck in relationships and cannot or don't want to leave a relationship. Hi, Rising to Shine. I guess so. I guess you're right. Hi, Along. Long time no see. Hi, the Dread Pirate. Rob, how are you today? Rob from. Wait, are you a Rob that I know? Some stay together because it. That's true, Rising to Shine. I have seen that as well. Yeah, I have heard those stories as well. Hi, Devajit. Can you cure my heart? Nah, I'm broke. Where are you from? Okay, whoop, I'm almost at the finish line. I have seen a lot of those instances rising to shine. But a lot of the times also they when they got married, like they got kind of forced into it, and they didn't really feel like they had the choice at the time. Um, where are you from? Your accent is cool. Thank you so much, the Dead Pirate. I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines, and I'm half Filipino, half British. Rushing to shine is overpowering for you. Um, as I said, the hiberner, different people will have a different perception, a different experience. Like it depends how you communicate yourself, and it depends how you view your life. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you will have somebody that will match what you want. Some people actually like, what we call overpowering might be normal to some people. And for them, it's what they want. They actually like it. And sometimes they won't have any direction otherwise. Like they won't know where to go if nobody is directing them where to go, you know? Hi, Rachel Danger. But I have a very strong mind, and I have a lot of things that you know, like I want to be able to make my own decisions, you know. So it's not I don't want to stop living just because I'm with somebody. You accept food stamps? I don't think so. I'm Rob from Chicago. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Rob from Chicago. I don't personally like relationships because they're my room turns into a female. Oh, native Maoris. Well, you know what? Whatever works for you, native Maoris. Christine, I bet it groups like a Chinese. What the hell? New York Live! I didn't say you can't have freedom when you have a partner. I said you can't have the same freedom. Of course, that's. I think that's kind of obvious. Like you're not gonna have the exact same freedom, but I think that you should. What I'm trying to say with the freedom is like if you have dreams, right? Like let's say you want a promotion, like you're working towards a promotion, like are you gonna stop hoping for that just because you're married? That's what I'm trying to say. Some people do stop you from doing that. Some people do say no, you can't work anymore. That's what I mean. Like that's what I mean about you don't put somebody down. Like you don't stop me from still being alive. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'm gonna have a break this whole weekend. I'm gonna see you guys on Monday at 6 a.m. GMT. And at the moment, for me, it is 11:30 a.m. GMT. So I'll see you guys then. Um, and I mean the dreams, the dreams that you want to make come true. That's what I mean. Like, what are your goals in life? You want to travel the world? Let's go travel the world together. That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know why you automatically assumed that it was something else. Like that I don't know why you automatically assumed that it was something else, actually. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking in the Hiberner. Girls are always break our stuff or won't let us go with friends or play video games. But it depends who you're with, native Maoris. You know what? I think that we all are growing. And there was a time actually that I felt really jealous like that too. But it's a work in progress. We are all works in progress, even in our adult life. Even when we turn 50, there will be something that we need to work on within ourselves, you know. And um and I think a lot of that is insecurities, or lack of trust. But it's something that you both will probably have to work on, like figure out how we're gonna be able to do this and still live a decent life together where we feel supported, where we feel free, where we feel like it's still a life worth living. Hi, Herman Webster. How are you today? I'm a dentist. Hi, use of dentist. I don't even remember how many feelings I have. I have so many feelings. Have you guys wondered where the squirrels go in the winter? Where do they go, the dead parrot? Do you have an answer for us? Hi, Saint Thrills. Do you believe your insatiable desire to pursue the greener grass might rob you from the capacity to enjoy the beauty and simplicity, appreciation for deep connection with your lover? Um, I don't feel like I have an insatiable desire to pursue a lot of different things, Saint Thrills. Um, I think that what keeps us all happy as people, right, is having a goal um a little bit at a time, and I feel like I've had such a humble childhood that I'm easily pleased, to be honest. Like, even just having a bathtub is a like is like heaven for me because I never had that when I was young. So like I think you look at me at the moment from what you say from the comments, like from what you look at me, like how you view, or like what you view how I say, and I feel like you're misunderstanding it a great deal because I think you have a very different perception of me, which is like not who I am, and you put my words out of context of what I actually mean. And what I actually mean is actually very, very simple. It's not something super ambitious, you know? That's not what I'm thinking about. Like, so I believe as people, right? Like we want to always have like an improvement, right? Let's say within yourself, let's say today you're not very understanding of people. Tomorrow you want to work towards, be a bit more considerate of other people's perceptions. That's an improvement, right? That's an improvement on yourself. Let's say today, um Mario Kart, I did the 150cc. Tomorrow I want to do the 200cc and be good at that. The next day I want to do that. Or at work, or like a swimming. Let's say, oh, I do this in 1 minute. Tomorrow I want to do it in 30 seconds, this lap. That kind of improvement is what I mean, right? I don't know where your mind is at and how you don't understand that. Let's say I have traveled to this part of the world. I want to see another part of the world next time. And that grows my horizon, right? I don't think that's a bad thing. Let's say at work, oh, you know what? The past 8 years, I was a band five. Last year, I applied for a band six position, which is like, you're a coordinator now. And that's me improving in my place of work. Let's say, oh, used to be at my work, I am so focused on what I'm doing that I am not aware of the surrounding. I don't have that much situational awareness. But you know what? This past year, I've been working on my situational awareness, and I'm so good at that now. That's what I mean about being like maximizing your potential. You improve your life a little bit at a time. And I want somebody who will work together with me as a team to be able to do that. Different areas of our lives, that we can improve. Let's say today I have no mind for business, but you know what? I want to learn. I want to be better at creating wealth. And I want to pursue that, those things, St. Throws. Do you think that's unreasonable? Do you think that means insatiable? Do you think that will stop me from being able to have the capacity to enjoy the beauty and simplicity of deep connection with your lover? Having the deep connection with your lover will have more affected desire if you are fulfilled in all these other areas in your life. That's what I think anyway. For me, if I am happy, if I feel like I am, continuously growing in other parts of my life, I would feel more confident, you know, in my partnership, because I will feel like, you know what, I am a good person to have. I will continue to be progressing as a person, and me liking myself for that, me having that confidence from that will probably, I'm not gonna end up, will probably help me not be so jealous of you when you go out. because I will have my own things that I'm working on, and I will be like, you know what? I think that I'm proud of myself. I think that I'm lucky to be here. And maybe, you know what? Maybe he's lucky to have me too. So then, you know what? Maybe he's not going to go out there cheating on me. Those things. Like, I don't know why you don't seem to grasp that concept. I don't understand. Like, does that not make sense to you? Hi, native Maoris. I'm from New Zealand. Oh, you're a Maori, actually. Girls over here are headache. Oh, I've been there. I've been to New Zealand. I've been to a Maori party before. If you want to see that video, search Tin Spence Maori. Bye, everybody. Bloody New York life. I'm gonna go. Bye, everybody. Take care. Have a good day. Bye, Tim. Thanks for a good chat. Have fun. Bye, the Harbiner. Hi, how are you? I hope you have a good day. Hi, Anaya Prince. Sorry, I've been here for such a long time. I'm gonna go. Truth is the key. Explained fine. I think so, anyways. Thank you so much, The Dead Pirate. Trust, loyalty, and respect. Yes, everyone will have their own values that they want, or that they want to have, in their relationships. And it's up to you to figure that out. Nurse, but I love you so much. How many times a day do you get asked if it's being New York life? So many. I can't even count. Maybe we should start counting. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much, Native Maris, for subscribing. Hi, Tesh Kumar. A bathtub, that's fancy. I've only had a shower. Really, Casimir? I didn't even have a shower. Even a shower is fancy for me. I just had a pail of water with a scoop, like a dipper. It looks like a pot. We call it a dipper. And we call it tabo in the Philippines. That's what I had, okay? That's what I had growing up. So you having a shower is even fancy. Hi, Ethan. What are you trying to say that these people don't understand you, right? What do you say, brother? Hi, Ali Masi. Hi, Kasimi. She's saying she's no longer poor. No, I'm saying that I do enjoy a lot of the little things in life. I could enjoy something very simple. Hi, Michael. Hi, Ali Masi. Hi, Casimiro. She has 2 bathtubs now. I know I only have 1 bathtub. Hope you're having a good day. Hi, O2, OG2, Triple OG. She only travels first class. No, I don't even travel first class yet. Yet is the keyword. But I get to travel to some places now. What is this light about, mate? I am new to this live. Hi, Cyril. I'm just talking to everybody. How are you? Anyways, more and more. Bye, Michael. She's being inspirational, I think. No, I was answering somebody's comment. What are you guys talking about? I'm sorry, Cyril. Hi, Ethan. Hi, Ethan, and goodbye. You're here, Ethan. I didn't even... Oh, why did you retract your comment? Make wealth doing a bank robbery. What? No. Like, you can learn it, Not bank robbery, but like you can learn it. Like, there's a lot of information everywhere now, like how to be more business minded, but nobody really tries it yet, or like we don't get the chance to try it. Happy Lance, eat bacon. Bye, New York Life. Bye, Prophet Muhammad's. You love kids. I do love my kids. You gotta shush your partners in a bank robbery. So true. Yes. Like Bonnie and Clyde. Grassy Pit Cereal. Hi and goodbye, G bro. Bye, Sam Kapoor. Where is no accounting things you for your partner? There is love. Hi, Danielle Sayadi. I'm sorry, I have to go, Danielle. Tracking stream run. Hi, Eds. Damn, you're so gorgeous. Then a cheeseburger. Thank you so much, Adam Bad. Hi and goodbye, Sahil. Hi and goodbye, Casimiro. Sahil, I live in North London. I grew up in the Philippines and I'm half Filipino, half English. And I see that all the time to New York Life. They're in the building. Hi, Sumit Nagar. Hi, Ethan. Yeah, accurate, Jesus. You should take an appointment from a dentist. Jesus is the king. Yes, finish line. Bye, everybody. Bye, Ethan. Oh, why do you keep retracting your message? Bye, Hitesh Kumar. Can you say I support? BRB, I gotta shake some. Okay, bye, everybody. Anyone else want to see the chat? The chest is a shop. My chest is a shop, Ethan. It's a shop on Shopify. Tinspence dash chest.myshopify.com. I'm selling stuff. But what do you do with my... Okay, bye everybody. See you on Monday.